run fast, talking booty popping city bitch. Can't shoot a gun, bait a hook, bake a cook, you city bitch. Obama loving ain't seen the oven, I'm gon' mud in city bitch. Get out the sticks, you make me sick, can't drive a stick, you city bitch. Outlaw women all nationwide, country girls will take it outside. They don't care if they break a nail, laughing as they go to jail. When a good old boys gon' post bail, back to the bonfire, race some hell. Miranda Lambert's dirty boots, Taylor Swift forgot her roots. Faith and Dolly, that's some women. Back in the day was skinny dipping, now they all respected mamas. Mess with the kids if you want some drama. No selfies, no haters, party out.
What's up, everybody? Coming to y'all live from Alabama. I know it was a spur of the moment thing for those of you that I talked to off of YouTube, but sometimes when you have a best friend of 32 years, they know when it's time for you to get away before you break. What does she do? Is she in here? Because I can't see her. I think I got the heifer blocked to where I can't see nothing she does. I ain't seen nothing the whole did. See, I'm just catching up today on everything. I'm getting ready to go out. Oh, God. Yeah, she's a bitch. She's a piece of shit. And she smells like shit. She contacted my daughter, so she's literally a piece of shit that I hope somebody backs over her again. I don't care what happens to her and her ugly ass. I hope she never gets another cigarette. I hope she never gets another shot of meth. I hope she never gets anything that she does to make herself feel better. I hope she has to waller in her misery every day. And that's my wish for her. And I really don't like wishing bad on anybody. But when you go after people's kids, you're a special kind of sick, twisted individual. Like, I was right now I'm watching the rest of Benny's interview with Remain Calm about Pam Tate. You know, Pam used to call me, y'all, at like, and of course I was up because, that's when I was doing the retarded shit I was doing. But she called me like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and it'd be just like weird as hell because, like, all of a sudden she'd have to go. Like, she'd say, my old man just got home, I gotta go. And she would, like, we talked about this issue that they're talking about, and she swears, like, one time she tried to blame Andrew for kidnapping a little boy, and that she turned it in, and just crazy shit. Like, well, I don't know what the deal is with this sector of YouTube and children, but some of y'all motherfuckers are sick. Like, some of y'all are sick fucking people. Like, I mean, the shit that I heard Remain Calm say, and I believe her when it comes to Pam. I don't know. I'm like Remain Calm. If you've done something against children, or you have even been a little bit nasty, or you put SA and stuff like that on a child that you don't know for a fact happened, I don't need you over here. Y'all belong over there with Boobs and Roe and their nasty asses. I went in damn Ernie's live earlier, and I'll be damned if Boober wasn't in there trying to get a attaboy. No, she's not lying about her at all. I don't think Remain Calm's lying one bit. I would have done put my house up for sale. Honestly, that's scary. Taking pictures like that, and it's weird. Pam's great. Yeah, yeah. And the things that she says, and the jokes, and I tried to be kind until I couldn't anymore. I try to be kind to everybody except for certain people that I will never. Like, if Roe was on fire, I would not throw water if I had a bottle of water sitting there, because she went too far. And I could retaliate. You know, I could go below the belt and say stuff about her kids, but then I feel like I'd be just like her. She knows what she did. And you know what? That's why I love you, darkness. That's why I love you. But Ro, I will not be kind to her. I try to respect the dead, and I wasn't there to know what happened. So, but I could not imagine her as my mom. Hey, sweet pea, how are you? I saw you and Ernie's. Did you see Boober over there trying to get him a attaboy with Ernie, just sucking it up? I said, look at this shit here. I know. That's because people can move on, darkness. Like it's like we're adults over here, and they thrive on that shit. Like thrive bad. Like I mean, I had to back up off Boober because I didn't want to be the cause of a heart attack because that face getting that red and that bulging vein in his head right there. Oh, good God. But I'm sure he saw me and Ernie because Ernie said something to me um, when I said, hey, and I was waiting for him to say something smart. But he's been trying to kiss Ernie's ass for a long time. For a long time. Ernie's not going to give you a attaboy, boobs. Sorry. He's trying. I think he's trying to better himself too. And yeah, I have. I think I don't know if I'm. I think I turned my notifications off for them over there, but I haven't seen anything that they done. Um, so I guess he finally left Mama Bear and them alone. See, I'm confused though with this shit with Remain Calm and all them. Like the Lisa J part of everything. Like who I have when I saw her, she was on Prayer Gardens with some man named Ogre, and didn't really pay any attention after that. But I didn't know that she was tied into um all them. Hi, Sam. How are you, baby? Oh, this is my dad here. Hold on, guys. I hope it don't keep me off. I don't think it will. Uh oh. Okay, well, I got about 10 minutes, y'all. Um, I am going out to have a couple beers at a place that I used to work. Um, with a good friend of mine who doesn't do drugs, none of that stuff. I actually went to the gym today, y'all. Can you believe it? I did. I did. I went to the gym. I tanned. Just did. Yeah, I hear her in the background. I have her and Benny on, but I just don't understand the whole Lisa J thing. I don't know what's her name. Yes, yes, that was her and the ogre, and I thought they were supposed to be from what's that town? Was that Arkansas? Not town, state. I thought they were supposed to know Don and Candace from over there. I'm so confused with all this stuff with them. Like I'm lost. I just know that. Do you think that he was a real person or that knew them, or do you think that that was like something Prayer Garden conjured up? I love her, but sometimes I just can't help but laugh. But I was watching this earlier, and then got home or not home, but to Beth, and I wasn't watching anymore, so I was just trying to keep up. He's a real person. Okay. Oh, you did see his face, but do you think it's somebody told me that it was just like a bum that PG paid for off the side of the road? I'm so confused. Like, where the hell? Like, and I've never. I know that allegedly that he knew, or they all knew, Dawn's stepdaughter, who was married to the guy that they called the boogeyman, who was an awful, awful person. That's what I know. But I'm glad Remain Calm was able to talk because all we heard was Pam talk about her, you know, and that's people don't know. Okay, hang on. This something says Mama Bear, Beth Ann. It was a part of PG. Okay, Beth Ann used to like me, but when I got into it with Boober, she quit. You know, she used to message me or whatever. I don't know anything about her, but then I started hearing all this bad stuff, and I'm like, well, what the fuck? Like, what's up? What is wrong with these people and little kids? Somebody make that make sense. Nothing else. Why are these people on YouTube acting like advocates or whatever you want to call them for missing kids and trafficked children and all this when they're doing this shit? That makes no sense to me because that's not what I would look at as an advocate. I just hear I've said I would put my house up for sale. See him? I swear to God, I would put my house up for sale. Or if it, I mean, if, I don't know if they live in houses or apartments or whatever. Yeah, I know he's not the same as him, but he's the boogeyman dude is supposed to be Don's son-in-law, kind of, I guess, in a weird way. Pam Wells' son. Like now, I believe for a long time, I don't believe it now, but like for a long time, I thought Pam Tate was Pam Wells undercover until I saw her. There it is. It's weird. It's very weird. Um, this whole situation's weird. I just wish that child somebody knew. I mean, we know somebody knows what happened to her, but I wish it would just come out so she can either come home, wherever that may be, or wherever wherever she's at. I just wish she'd be okay. You know, and if she's gone, let her rest. Let her rest. They're all fucking weird, and not my vibe, not my tribe, at all, at all. If you're anything like any of those people, I just can't fuck with you because it gives me stomach ache, like literally. Same with Roe, Boober, and all them. That just he's such an angry, evil person. Y'all, I found darkness. I got something to show you that I found. I went through looking. I went through my Google photos, and boy, 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 did I find something. And this is a message that I haven't seen be put out there by nobody. But I'm gonna let you look at it. Tell me what you think, because it's pretty fucking nasty, and it's from him to me. Hey Michelle, how are you, sweet woman? But I will say this about Ernie. Ernie looked decent. He looked healthy. He looked and he sounded a lot better. Of course, we all do when we get out of jail or rehab or wherever addict. Well, when we're addicts, that's how we all come out. But I wish the best for Ernie and nothing but the best. I always want to see somebody level up and do better. I'm not going to hate on him. He has. He has. He said he was eating a lot of Reese cups. I do too. I do too. I think Ernie's got some. I think he's got some good in him. I think he just gets swayed by the wrong people and all these crazy women fighting over him, and then just, oh Lord help him. I do too. I do too see him because it, so you never know what to believe anymore about anybody. Sometimes I wonder if this is all scripted. Me too. Me too, darkness. It's just because I know what it's like to actually be sober and people tell you you're not, and that shit sucks. Like, and then I know what it's like to be telling everybody you're sober when you're not, and they see right through your ass. I've been on both ends of that. Am I sober tonight? I'm drinking a Budweiser. Hey, Munch, you hear that? Budweiser. Am I triggering you, you bitch? Sorry, I had to. Sorry. Not sorry. Has old pork chop been quiet? Y'all, my song that Taco wrote me the other day was beautiful. If y'all didn't hear it, oh, it's great. It's great. Hard shell. It's funny. It's really funny. It's good. And it pisses them off. Taco and Darkness make the funniest videos about people. It, y'all, I died whenever he made Boober with that pig face. I'm telling y'all, I can't help it. I can't stand him. I can't stand him, and I can't stand her. But I did today. I think it was today or yesterday. I was on Facebook, and I had a poke. Or it was either a suggest, people poke you and it suggests pokes or something. I his face showed up. Oh, Boober, so I poked that motherfucker just to see. I figured he'd make a shortcut saying that I was trying to poke him. So I don't know. I'm lost on the remain calm shit, and I just know Pam Tate, if you're listening, you need to get it together, lady, and get you some help with that because you put that lady through hell. I couldn't imagine being your neighbor, and then you tell us all you have these shit seizures, and I'm not saying you don't, not saying you don't, but do I think you sometimes use that to sway people from catching you in lies? Yes, ma'am, I do. Yeah, tap the like button, you little bush watchers, bush whackers, whatever the fuck you are. I know you're in there, boobs. Tits. Tits McGee. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Can you imagine? She probably looks at Remain Calm windows and shit all the time. Like, fuck that. I know she said that she had to get restraining orders. Hey, Mimi, let's talk about Fred for a minute. That Mimi just reminded me. I was trying to put this in the back of my mind like I didn't see what I saw. When I tell you guys, when I tell y'all that Fred has never talked to me the way that these people have Fred talking in their messages about him saying that he'd leave Ziggy, that all these women would want him. I ain't never seen that shit come my way. But he he fishes a lot. Yeah, you didn't see that? It was on the Jerks actually. The Jerks had a clip of somebody, I don't know who the fuck he was talking to, but he said that if he was gonna escape or something if things didn't change. That he thought that she had him there for a slave, and I don't know. Fred's a good at I don't know. Because I'm just saying, like, either he's got two personalities or I don't know. He's never acted that way to me. But he's yucky, but she let. I think they're both insane at this point. I think they're both on drugs. I'm serious. He can tell me he's sober all he wants to, but I know the actions of somebody on meth, and you may not see it with Fred, but either she's on Adderall or something that makes her tweaky like. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am, darkness. Trying to get him to do that. They're just trying to frame him, and it worked. And I don't. I've never recorded anything that other. I mean, I have the voice recordings that he sent me, but they're just all about Summer's case. There's nothing flirting ever, ever. But Fred also knew that I was good friends with sharing people like that, and yeah, I know, Sam, and I've asked, I don't know, you can't just like whenever I was on the shit on here all the time, and everybody was telling me and saying that I was on it and telling each other, and uh, I'm sitting there sadly, oh no, not me. But it was me. But that's the difference in between me and some of these people. Not that I'm better than anybody, but I own up to my bullshit. Like, I'm not perfect. I have been an addict for 22 years of the 43 years that I've been on this earth. So I fight a battle every day that nobody sees. And mine's hard. Um, but I'm honest because I want to be honest with people. And y'all know what I am and what I'm not, you know? But where I'm at right now is a place where, like, this has been my best friend for 32 years. Her and her husband do not do drugs. They both have great jobs. She just knew I was about to break. It was hard. I didn't want to be at my house, even though John and I have been at each other's throats for 2.5 to 3 years now. I didn't want to be there with his stuff gone. My cat, he took my cat, which was my aunt that passed away's cat. Um, and I was breaking. Like, I was really, and my own family wants to believe everything that an abuser has done to me, and then tell, like, y'all don't understand. My family's fucked up. Wanting to tell me I deserved it. Um, what my mom fails to understand is I was clean for 5 years before I met him. And the first night I met him or went out with him, he had some stuff and we did it and never stopped. You know, and even though with all of his health problems, he was doing the shit and telling my whole family that it was me. Going behind my back to my family to turn them on me for some reason. Like, it's just fucked up. And then I met TJ, and that went to shit because, I mean, I wasn't healed from this relationship, you know, so it's not like can't just jump into something with somebody after 11 years of being with someone, you know, and I probably, I lost, you know, it's like, I feel like I'm in mourning, not mourning, but like I'm it feels like a death, like I've lost him forever, like because I've always had him to fall back on. And I know this sounds crazy, but like I said, I haven't been happy in about 3 years. And I would run off and party, do my thing, and he would always take me back. But this time it's different. He's living with his sister in Florida, and I wish him the best. He can live his life. He had half of it, not half of his leg, but like up to under the knee amputated. His sister it will take good care of him and be the caregiver that he needs that I can't be at this point because there's so much water under the bridge with us that we just don't always. He doesn't need the stress of us fighting all the time. But do I feel like a part of me is gone? Yeah, I do. Um, like it's so bad between us, I can't even text him and say, "Are you okay?" And it hurts. And I guess I am grieving, and I'm not crying. I'm not. There's no crying in baseball. um, but it does hurt. And the first one of you miserable losers over there who are miserable in your own lives say anything about my fucking relationship of 11 years, I promise you, I will make sure you don't have a relationship. Okay? Because the shit that I found on my phone, Tammy, I bet you don't fucking know it. And if you do, you're sicker than I thought for. Darkness, we do need time. We both need time because, like, I've never spoke ugly to his sister, but she pissed me off so bad the last time I saw them. I said "f you" to that woman. It just we could never be anything again, and it's sad because at one time, yes, she does. She had. I listen, darkness. I'm sending you what I found in my Google photos. Okay, like I thought I had erased this shit because I didn't want to have it, but I found some shit that he sent me, and I'm giving it right back. I ain't gonna lie, but it's him first, and it's like, and if she's telling him to say these things, like, really, what kind of sick shit do y'all have going on over there? And I have a feeling John's going behind the scenes and talking to Ray with him. I don't know. It ain't no, it ain't. But it's something he said to me that's absolutely crazy to say. Just come out and ask. And if your old lady's sitting right there telling you to say this, y'all need to be locked away. Because how many people do y'all do this to? Like, why? Okay, so if my boyfriend came to me and said some girl was sitting on him, I'm not gonna tell him, okay, well, let's play with her. Let's do this. Let's ruin her. Or, no, I'm just gonna say, well, ignore that bitch. Or do you want me to handle it? Not let's play them. You know what I mean? That's a special kind of stupid. Special kind of stupid. But y'all, I'm about to get off of here. I'm fixing to head out for the evening, but I'm gonna keep everybody posted. Um, Stay tuned. No, they don't need to cover anything. They need to cover their faces with dirt. I can't stand either one of them. Right, none of them. The threesome. I know. Well, he just texted and said he's gonna be here, so I'm gonna go have me a try. I'm gonna try to smile. through all this shit. But I love you guys. I just wanted to come on and really like let everybody know I was okay, and because I know people worry, but I love you, and especially everyone in here. And if you are in here from the bushes, hit the like button because even if I don't like you, I like your video because I took my time to watch it. Okay, and that's me in my bitch voice. Y'all know I won't be talking like that. All right. Well, let me get my little ass ready to go have some fun. I'll be posting pictures. Love y'all. Bye.